Hello, Hawks. Welcome back to another Horse Hawkcast.
Today we'll be discussing our school's coffee shop, Dairy Queen's limited time blizzard, a glimpse of spring activities, and a chat with our orchestra.
Hello, Hawks, and welcome back to another weekly weather update. This week's weather is going to be very warm and wet. Monday is going to be cloudy with a low of 26 and a high of 43. Tuesday is going to snow and rain with a low of 29 and a high of 40. Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 29 and a high of 39. Thursday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 33 and a high of 39. Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 23 and a high of 43. Saturday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 22 and a high of 31. And ended the week off, Sunday is going to be partly cloudy with a low of 29 and a high of 41. Thank you for listening, and on to the next section.
Ms. Saunders has been having students run the coffee store this current semester during both A and B days.
I was given the chance to sit down with her to talk about both how it's working right now and her plans for the next school year with the class.
Hi, I'm here with.
Mrs. Saunders.
She runs the coffee store during both first periods, A and B days, and I just had a few questions about the peer-to-peer element of that.
Yeah, so we have our peer-to-peer students in there collaborating with running the coffee shop, and they make the drinks, and they are the student-led part of the business. If you think of the retail store, it's very similar to that. Next year, we're going to run it as a culinary class, though. So the culinary food students will be able to have more ownership of that space.
I'm curious, so with that, would there be any idea of maybe running it throughout multiple periods, mainly like lunch and stuff like that?
That's the idea, so that the culinary students can be in their first period or maybe even before school selling coffee drinks, and then into lunch and maybe even selling some food items.
So I guess with that, would it be kind of like the school store now where it's a one person per shift,
Yep.
or how many people ideally would you put in there?
Ideally, we would put 2 people per shift in there to work together. We'll see how many people are interested to sign up first, though, of course.
Okay, I guess with that, so you're more so looking for interest where highly like daily for the school store specifically reaches out to people.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have any idea in that, or is this a open game?
We have reached out to some individuals that we think would be great in that space. We also have the prerequisite that you must take 2 foods classes before you can run the coffee shop.
So this is primarily an upperclassman opportunity.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
With the switch of the season, Dairy Queen has added limited time blizzards to their menu.
Our special teams went out and tried and reviewed the 3 new flavors they offered during this month.
I'm Kamal.
And I'm Rocky.
Today we'll be trying Dairy Queen limited edition blizzards. We have red velvet cake right here, mint Oreo, and what is this one?
Oreo cheesecake.
All right, I'll go first. This one's pretty good. Has chunks of red velvet cake in it.
That one is pretty good. It has chunks of red velvet cake in it. What would you rate that one?
Maybe 7 out of 10.
I'd have to say like a 6 out of 10. Cameraman, would you like a bite?
Not right now.
Okay. Has like graham crackers in it and strawberries.
Just exploding in my mouth with strawberry, graham crackers, and like some cream. I give this one like a 8 out of 10.
Say like an 8.7.
Tastes like mint ice cream with some Oreo chunks in it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, mint ice cream with Oreo chunks. It's pretty good. I'd have to give it like a 5. It's pretty bland.
I'll give it a 6. It's nothing special.
So, that'll be all.
Thank you for watching.
With winter finally coming to a close and spring setting in, we're seeing the return of wildlife around the area.
Levi took the time to teach us how to make a birdhouse out of household items so you can keep some nature in your life.
Hi everyone. As most of you know, spring's rolling right around the corner, which means that we all can finally get back to our outdoor activities. Now, for barely any of you, you may be interested in returning the fun of bird watching for the spring. But oh no, your bird feeder is broken. What will you do now? Well, you don't want to buy a new one since they are simply too expensive, so instead, why not create your own? I'll be showing you how to do so in today's Hawkcast. First, you'll need these materials: a plastic water bottle, one that preferably has a warped section in the middle, a bundle of thick string, a paper or styrofoam plate accompanied with plastic wrap, 4 poles of any sturdy material, a hot glue gun or some Gorilla Glue, a pair of scissors, 4 paper clips, and finally some birdseed. Now, the first step of creating this masterpiece is to construct the stand for the feeder. Grab your paper plate and plastic wrap. Wrap the plate with the plastic wrap and conceal it with hot glue or Gorilla Glue. After you've completed this step, grab the 4 poles that you've chosen and glue them to the bottom of the plate. Next is the string. Cut 4 strands of equal length and make sure that they are at least the diameter length of the plate. Now, you will glue the strings on the stand and make sure that they're at least a quarter distance away from each other for equal support, and with that, you're done with the stand. Now we can go and construct the actual feeder. Grab your bottle and cut 4 holes onto the cap section of the bottle so that the bird can eat the seed. Next, you will tie a very tight string around the bottle and knot it to make sure it doesn't move. After this, grab your 4 paper clips and loop them through the tight string. Then cut 4 strings of the same length and tie them to the ends of the paper clip. You will now tie the ends of these strings together with some extra length at the end for another knot later on. We will now attach the stand and the feeder. Put all 4 strings into the cap and glue the strings together once steady. Let the glue dry and then put the cap back on the bottle. After you're done, you should have a functional bird feeder. Now it is time to hang it up. Find any pole outside and use the extra string to create a knot around the pole. To fill it with bird feed, just unscrew the cap and do so. You now have completed the bird feeder and can get back to bird watching. Have fun!
That's another Hawkcast, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Tune in next week for another Hawkcast.
Bye!